Going to turn it over for welcoming remarks to Professor Linda Bradley, who's also our faculty advisor for postdoc training, as well as Chief Learning Officer, Dr. Diane Klotz. She's also the Associate Dean of Administration and Professional Development at our graduate school and oversees the Office of Education, Training, and International Services. So with that, I'll turn it over to Linda and Diane.
Well, hello, everyone. I would like to also welcome you to our virtual open house. As Nisha indicated, I am a professor. I'm in the Institute's Cancer Center, and my work is focused on cancer immunology. I've been at the Institute since 2010, and as Nisha indicated, I'm currently the faculty advisor for postdoctoral training, and this is one of the great things and things I love most about my job. So my job here in this introductory remarks is to present an overview of the Institute and its centers, to demonstrate how we provide an outstanding environment for pursuing exceptional biomedical research opportunities. And together with Diane, I will set the stage to illustrate how we achieve our goals to provide the best possible training for early career PhD students to prepare them for success in the biomedical research career of their choosing. So we are a not-for-profit biomedical research institute that's uniquely focused on fundamental research to understand human diseases and from our discoveries identify new approaches for treatments to profoundly impact human health. Our name reflects our three benefactors, who you see there, and these individuals have helped to enable the Institute to become one of the top 1% research institutes worldwide based on our citation index. Our mission, if we could change the slides to the next slide, please. This is our mission. We are dedicating to pushing biomedical discoveries faster and further to help develop clinical treatments and therapies that will improve human lives. And our collaborative approach and pioneering research has produced breakthroughs in cancer, neuroscience, immunology, and children's diseases. So our next slide, please. So we were founded by Dr. William and Lillian Fishman way back in 1976 as the La Jolla Cancer Research Institute. We have approximately 550 employees, and 80% of them are involved in the scientific workforce. Our primary funding derives from NIH and other federal grants, from foundations, and from industry partnerships. Next slide, please. Our institute is organized into disease-focused research centers. So I am part of the NCI Designated Cancer Center. We are one of only 7 basic research cancer centers in the country. And we are a hub for scientific leadership and basic cancer research. We also have an active community advisory board, and our goal is to come up with breakthrough treatments for cancer, which of course has many, many different etiologies. Our other centers include the Center for Cardiovascular and Muscular Diseases, again focused on the biologic processes in muscle cells and tissues to discover new treatments for the millions who are suffering from debilitating muscular conditions and most acutely from cardiovascular disease, the leading cause of death in the United States. We also have the Center for Neurologic Diseases, which is to better understand how the brain works, of course, and with our rapidly aging worldwide population is using our studies to gain therapeutically actionable understanding of diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and other diseases. We also have the Center for Metabolic and Liver Diseases, as we probably all can appreciate. Metabolic alterations are at the heart of obesity, diabetes, inflammatory bowel disease, and other conditions for which the liver is a main focus for underlying metabolic changes. Next slide, please. Tying all of our research together in this ever-changing world, we have a Center for Therapeutics Discovery that's very unique about our institute, where we actually do world-class drug discovery particularly at early stages, where we can then advance these on to clinical outcomes in the future. We also have the Center for Data Science, and as you all know, big data is here, and big data is the source of our knowledge and a key fundamental aspect of our modern scientific enterprise. And this center utilizes rapidly advancing tools for computational biology, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. And in this way, they support all of our scientists at the Institute. At this point, I'm going to turn this over to Diane to make a couple of remarks about our postdoctoral training program. And again, our purpose today is to highlight how we can provide an outstanding postdoctoral training opportunity at our institute. Thank you. Oh, yes, questions. I thought we would do questions after Diane, but we can do them before or after.
Okay, I'll move forward. Thank you, Linda. Like Linda, I've been here almost as long. I was recruited to the Institute in 2011. So I think just one year less than Linda's been here. And my role has evolved since I came here. And part of my role right now is to oversee all of our education and training objectives and activities at the Institute. And that includes all of our pathway programs. So everything from our high school internship program on up through our postdoctoral training programs, and even into faculty development. And the reason I'm sharing all of that, even though this event is focused on postdoctoral training, is because anybody of you who are currently a postdoc or work with other postdocs at your institutions, you may have experienced the fact that although everyone knows that postdocs are the heart of the research that gets done at an institute, their contributions can often be overshadowed by the importance we put on our graduate schools and some of our other programs. That's not to say they aren't all important, but one of the things we really strive to do here continuously over the years is ensure that our postdoctoral training is a priority for our institute, and it's not just something that is expected will happen. And so with our current CEO, who has only been here about 2 years, we've been doing a new strategic plan for the whole institute going into the future. And in that strategic plan, one of the strategic priorities specifically speaks to the role of postdocs. And within that strategic plan, we have made it one of our institute strategic priorities, so part of our mission, to ensure that our postdocs are prepared to succeed in the modern scientific enterprise. Those words were chosen very carefully. The scientific enterprise is not what it was 30 years ago. It's not what it was 20 years ago. And it's not even what it was 10 years ago when I came to the Institute. So we want to ensure that we are continuing to provide postdocs with the resources and opportunities that they need to succeed beyond their postdoctoral training in whatever career path they choose. And there are 3 specific strategic objectives right here. These are the outcomes we would like to see happen through our strategic plan and our activities. So one is that we're ensuring postdocs have everything they need to really be at the forefront of new avenues of research leading to high impact scientific discoveries. The second is to make sure you as postdocs have all the guidance, the support, the resources, everything you need to advance your research and develop what you need, the skills you will need to transition into your career beyond training. And then finally, we want to make sure that those who mentor you have the resources they need so that your expectations of your mentor can be met. You can have a positive and fruitful mentoring relationship, again, leading to you having all of the resources and the support that you need to be successful. One of the last things I want to say before we move on, I know you'll hear more about what we call the Postdoctoral Training Advisory Group later on, but we don't do any of this without ensuring that postdocs have a voice in it. So we have an institute-wide education and training committee It's also something new to the Institute. We have postdoc representation on that. And then we have, as I mentioned, the postdoc training advisory group, which is also representative of the postdoc voice. And we make sure that we include their input and hear their perspectives in everything we do as an institute. So I'm going to finish there. I'm happy to answer any questions now or long afterwards if you have any questions as you move on.